Hey, my friends. Welcome to the Dallas Daily Show, coming at you from the Neighborhood Loan Studio here in St. Louis, Missouri. Today's episode, we're on 110 episodes, by the way. So I think we should probably talk about the idea, is 110% a cliche or is it possible? Let's get into the conversation. All right, so we've all heard this phrase over the years, right? Come on, team, you got to give it 110%. Let's go, everybody. Give me 110%, right? We've heard that idea that it's almost cliche the way we do it. And I hear people say 110% isn't possible. 110% when a coach or a business owner uses it, it's totally stupid. 110% is dumb. I actually think it's possible. And I know I'm going against the grain here, but I want to talk about this idea of 110% and why people use it, why they actually have to use the phrase. So usually you hear it from a coach, right? Come on, team, we got to do it, right? Or you'll hear it from a boss. Everybody, we just need to push through a little bit. 110%, guys, 110%, right? The reason they do that is while they have simply maybe adopted a phrase, we all understand that it is possible. So 110% is impossible, and this is why people get annoyed with it, when you think of it like a energy metric, right? When you go, nope, 110%, most people say we got to give 110%, push a little harder, work a little bit more, let's go a little bit, right? If 100% of energy is all we can give, then 110% is wrong. And the cliche is there. However, 110% growth isn't wrong. It's not incorrect. And what we have to do is we have to grow a little bit more every day. See, the whole reason you listen to this pod and the whole reason you consume, the self-help books and the guru stuff and you read things like Atomic Habits, right? You can get 1% better every day. The whole reason we do that and we consume that information is because we actually believe growth is possible. And we know that we have settled in at less than our actual capacity. See, some people live, I think I made fun of David Goggins. I didn't make fun of David Goggins, but I referenced David Goggins on Monday to say, he'd be doing this and yelling at you and saying all the things to you. He actually calls it the 40% rule, that most people tap out at only 40% of their capacity. Some other people believe you can get to like 60% of your capacity, 70% of your capacity. But what happens is we then tell ourselves, this is all I have. What's the way I would want to say it? We adopt a perceived 100% maximum potential. And in doing so, we cap ourselves at a possibility. So maybe we've said, this is all I can do. I can't do any bit more, but maybe it's only 60 or 70% of your possibility. Or as Goggins said, 40%. Maybe you're only living at 40%, but you perceive that as your 100. I'm going to use a phrase here, and let's keep it within this context and not the social context. We hit a glass ceiling of personal potential. And we think, that's my 100. That's my 100, even if it's only 70%. So along comes a coach or a consultant or someone who says, actually, you have a little bit more. I believe you have a little bit more. They see something in you, a potential in you that they know that you actually can live above and beyond this perceived maximum potential. So what they do is they push on you a little bit to say, hey, just give me 110% for just a little bit. Because once you do that, you can actually break through and you can live above and beyond that perception for a short period of time. Don't worry, robotic living will come over, automated activity will come back at some point, and you'll drop back down to your 70, 60, 40, whatever. But for a little bit, you break through that thing and you actually live above and beyond, and you see that there are blue skies of potentiality still within you, that you can become more, that you can live at a higher level, that you can grow and expand and all of that. So the concept of 110% is not all the energy you have and a little bit more. No. It's actually, can you break through the glass ceiling of your perceived maximum potential? Can you actually break out of your present reality, get a glimpse of a future you? He's driving it home, folks. Can you get a future you version of reality that is continuing to grow, continuing to expand, continuing to increase, continuing to improve, continuing to get better? And can you move toward this 110% you that you want to be? That's how you challenge it. But you have a choice, don't you? You have a choice to continue in the current present reality and the current present perceptions of your 100%, or you can continue to break through, continue to improve, continue to challenge your perceptions. When you hit the wall, when you hit the ceiling, I should say, when you hit that glass ceiling, you should ask, is this truly all I have? See, we're so used to saying, this is all I can do. I've hit my max. I'm tapped out. We tell ourselves we're tapped out, but what might be possible for us if when we hit the ceiling, we, instead of saying this is all I can do, if we were to ask ourselves, is this all I can do, or can I push a little bit more? Can I go a little bit further? Can I go a little bit higher? Can I improve and expand and get on a trajectory? Because I guarantee you, the future version of you that we've been building in this series, that you visualize, emotionalize, vocalize, internalize, and actualize, that operating system is not limited to your current maximum perceptions. It's a living at 110%. So your positive play call this whole week, guys, is to say, I have a choice to continue. Continue in the old ways, or I have a choice to continue becoming the new version of me that I want to be. So make sure to put that card somewhere where you can see it. I have a choice to continue. And you get to grow every day in the winning game plan of your life, in your insights, imagination, intention, and impact of the world around you. So I am praying for you that you would increase today in your insights. That is the revelation and the learnings that you're receiving. That you will increase in your imagination of who you are, breaking through 110% to the possibility of who you can become. That you will increase in your intention of how you are going to discover, you're going to determine, you're going to demonstrate it in the world around you, right? And I have a prayer today that you will increase in your 4 eyes the impact, the positive impact you make in the world. Live at 110%. Refuse to accept a perceived maximum potential. Increase today in your 4 eyes and become the future you that you are destined to be, my friend. And it all starts with you going out there and having a championship day.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. For more tools, go to DallasDailyShow.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.